All right. Do we have a few people on here or? I'm going to delete that. How do I delete? Oh, is that coming through all right, guys? And we've got to and delete this one as well. Yeah, we're live there. Yeah, cool. We're getting a few people through now, I think. Nice. Nice. All righty. Sick. Good stuff. All right. I am going to turn the aircon on because I'm absolutely boiling. But give me one moment. Don't watch me change either, you bloody freaks. Absolutely riveting stuff there for anyone who just joined. I'm not even here, am I? But just had a bit of a kit change there, guys, because I was fucking sweating, mate. Top the fluids up. Rehydration is crucial. Fuck, where'd I put my phone? Oh, fucking one moment. All right, let's talk some SuperCoach, shall we? Thanks heaps for everyone who joined over on TikTok. That was, very successful. There's lots of people there, but we love a YouTube sesh because we get some great involvement from you guys and we get to go through absolutely everything. Let's do it. Flynn says, who's a good pick around 600K in the mid? Ooh, let's see. Around 600K. I reckon we'll go through to around 9 o'clock, but obviously it's a pretty important time of year. So happy to get through as many questions as I can. So bear with me. I'll do my best to get through them all. Best picks are around 600K. Man, I would have said Buddy Parrish before he went down. Don't love it. Newcomb around 550 I like. And Tom Green around 620 I like. That's probably as close as we're getting there. Langers is in the house. What's going on? Xavier, how are we, mate? Harvey just yelling talk. Western Port. Yeah, I fucked up before. I just didn't put the right microphone setting. So that'll do it, won't it? How are we, guys? Jake, Stewart, or Sheasel considering price? It just, look, I love them both. Just decided on what that price can do for the rest of your team. So that's how I decide things half the time. It's like, well, I like them both, but if I go the cheaper one, then I really like this a lot more in my M7 or something like that. So that's how I decide it. Oh, I can see baggers in the house. That just makes me all sorts of nervous. Fuck, we've got a few comments already. Appreciate that. Yeah, thank you, James. What's happening? Flynn, who's a good... Oh, yeah, we got to that one. Another Flynn. Who should I captain for Bont, Petrarca, Tommy Green, or Dacos? Yeah, well, I'm going Dacos into Tom Green. That's the way I would be approaching it. James Harden, hey, Shorty. What's up, mate? Luke Scull, how are you, mate? Hey, Shorty, how are you? Sounds a lot better. Good. Thank you. Sorry for the slight fuck around, but I'm good, mate. How are you? Cooper, can't hate Shorty's mustache. Thanks, mate. It's coming through. The R3 from Prince, just a run-of-the-mill R02, 102 even, Ruck Ford. So I think that's the way I'm playing it because I don't see Naismith getting named. In fact, we'll know those teams already, won't we? We can probably have a look at those, but we got hey Shorty, who should I downgrade power for because he's D4? Need to get rid of him. Yeah, fair. What's Powell priced at? Oh, he's 513. Didn't realize that. Can I interest you in an Elliot Yeo or a Nasiah Wanganeen Miller? Thoughts? Discuss. Killed by a bot. Dacos, is it madness or does a Swans Hawks tag coupled with a buy give it some traction, not being completely ludicrous? Nah, lock him in, mate. I was listening to Horse Longmire today and it did not sound like they're going anywhere near him. Ryan Clark isn't in the side. Don't stress, mate. He will score well. I get the theory, but I reckon just jump on board. Just get him. Flynn, we answered that one. Donut Man, starting Heaney. I am not. I just think there'll be a time where he does go forward and he'll be out of that midfield, particularly when Parker and Adams comes back. So I'm happy not to, but there you go. Naismith omitted. Dustin Martin's into the side. So there you go. Good for my draft team. Going for it, Doug. Holy fuck. Who was the best mid for 640? Oh, well, you'd definitely roll in with Tom Green's around that mark. I think LDU's just under that. LDU and Butters and Goulden. Out of those, I'd pick Tom Green and Butters first. Langers. Carlson said 117 Ford mid. You're a fuckhead. Oh, mate. Of all people. Come on, man. Please, Wabbit, you're hurting me. Lockie, Baggers has been restricted by Shorty, apparently. Oh, mate, I don't do the restricting, mate. It must be YouTube. He must be saying some raucous stuff. Noah says, got about $230K to spend in the forward line with Naismith gone. Any suggestions? Yeah, I mean, you can go... I mean, you've probably got all those guys anyway, don't you? What was it? 230. I mean, Lazaro might be one that not everybody has. It's not stacked, to be honest. Excuse me. Jesus, big day at work, guys. I'm fucking cooked. Yeah, honestly, Lazaro's like the only one that isn't an obvious one. Doesn't help you much there. Sorry, mate. Travis, show us where. Jesus Christ. Cal, surely you're more convinced of Viney after round 0. No, I mean, not at all, mate. I mean, he's a gun. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he always has been, but nothing's changed. I mean, he has always been a bloke who's been consistent and a good player, but never a top 12 mid. I mean, what did he score on the weekend? He comes out, scores 140, which he's done many times before on a one-off game. But his last year averages 100, 96, 83, 99, 80, 92, 90, 97, 92. He's consistent as hell, but he's not a top 12 mid. Lockie says Heaney or Flanders, short hog. Definitely Flanders for me. Flanders and Jackson are the only two premium forward options that I think you can lock. I just don't trust Heaney. I've been hurt too many times, guys. Too many times. Stewart or Sheasel. Oh, yeah, we answered that one. Baggers is back. Look out. He's back in town, mate. How are you? Danielle says Huswaite or Roberts considering early buy. Look, he can definitely have both, but I would prefer Roberts, even with the buy. I think he's looking fantastic. Yeah, Baggers is in the house. Look out. This is dangerous. We answered the R3 one. Jonas, what a shit show this is. You can always rely on Jonas for a bit of positive reinforcement. Big ass phone. Yeah, fuck. It's fucking massive, isn't it, mate? That's what they call me. James, do you think Fisher is a necessity? I do. The way he played that practice match, you just can't say no. Jim says Wines or Amon. Well, Wines has been getting talked about a lot, but I am all about Carl Amon. I would lock him in. He's going to average some nice numbers off halfback. He's a designated kicker. Get him in there. Baggers, Horty, thanks for the info today. No worries, mate. I have now uploaded a team. I'll win. Good, mate. Have you uploaded that on the talk? Because I'll have to check that out. Western Port, Horty, are we going to get a hot tub stream sometime this year? If you're lucky, mate. If you buy me dinner, maybe. How are you, D-Mac? Good to see you. Luca, Newcomb on field and Roberts on bench, or Rosie on field and Manor on bench? Definitely the first one, mate. Definitely Newcomb and Roberts. Finally warming up to Nick Martin after a verbal flogging last year, says Western Port. Yeah, he has worked me over, mate. He is locked and loaded. Jonas says Kingfisher is out. Wines or Yo? What, you telling me that? Are you talking about Zach Fisher? Is he out? Is that why people are asking it? Oh, I'm confused here. Please clarify. I would go Yo over Wines. P.E. Carden, do you think Whitfield may score poorly since versing worst sides first up, North and West Coast? No, I don't think that necessarily impacts it too much. I mean, I really liked his role on the weekend. He's not one that I'm jumping at, but I could see why you would start him. Luke, what do you think of the game? Oh, Jesus, sorry. Shouldn't be yawning at this hour. Fucking hell. What do you think of the game on Friday night? And how was it watching with Tizio? No, it's good, mate. Always good fun. I must admit, we went to Coles at halftime to get some ice cream and got a little distracted and missed most of the comeback. But crazy game. Absolutely crazy game. I couldn't believe they came back. We just scrolled all the way to the bottom. Don't you hate that? Jesus, we may be doing well to get through these questions. I appreciate all of it. And first in best dressed, we will do our best over the next hour and a half. But yeah, this is a crazy time, so we'll do our best. Baggers, Langers, accept my offer. Leon, Butters or LDU? I would go Butters. Just feel slightly more comfortable, like I can trust him. But LDU, he's got Chris Judd vibes. Just mentioning him makes me want to put him in the team. Finn, who should I captain? Oh, yeah, we answered that one. I'd go Dacos into green. Travis, can't believe Nagoat got dropped. I know. That's what Big Nank will do to you. Who should I get for Will Power? Looking for a downgrade. Yeah, I think Yo, Nasai, Wanganeen, Miller, all good options. Warwick, what do you think of Hewitt with Doherty injured? I think Hewitt will average well, but I don't feel like he offers enough value, and he won't be a keeper. So, I mean, there is value there. Oh, shit. Fuck, you're starting to convince me. I didn't realize he was 440. When did this happen? Fuck, I thought he was like 530 or something. All right, honestly, at 440, yeah, I could understand that. Josh Kelly. No. I love him, but it's a bit like Viney. He's been inconsistent over the years, and I don't see any reason why it would dramatically change. He may well come out and average 112. I mean, he's done it before, but there's nothing to say. There's others we can trust more. Jake says 216K spare. Who do I get? Well, give me a little guidance, mate. Who do you want to trade out? Where are your weak spots, positions? Let us know. Bagger says, Horty, I have selected the limp dong, Riley Bonner. Yeah, a few people are going about him a bit too. I can understand. Not for me, not yet. He hasn't really fit my structure, but I can see where you're coming from. Xavier says Naismith not playing. Yeah, it's a bit of a blow. Just time to downgrade to a 102K. Luke says, I'm good, Shorty. Any advice for my team this week? Naismith has been dropped. Yeah, happy to help you out, mate. Throw a couple of questions at me with a few players that you're interested in maybe trading or who you want to get in. We can brainstorm a couple of ideas. Walls, who are the players to get from tomorrow night's game? Tomorrow night, who we got? Carlton and Richmond. I think Gibcus, definitely Zach Williams. George Hewitt's just coming to the frame. And it's not too many other Tigers, to be frank. That'd probably be all. Jaden Short to consider. Tui, how much cash should I leave in the bank? No real guide to that. It's whatever you feel comfortable with when you're happy with your team. So I've had years where I've had 60K left over. I've had years where I've had $600 left. There's no need to save money for a rainy day. I'd always feel like if you had any more than 50 or 60K left, you can probably spend it better elsewhere by upgrading something, even if it's just getting a slightly better rookie. But yeah, there's no rhyme or reason to it, mate. Yeah, I can't wait for Saturday, Luke. I'm pumped as well, man. It's going to be a ripper. Pack out the cattery, mate. It's going to be great. I've gone bald, not my hair side, my side, mate. He's had the shave. Look out. Baked, I dream of Heaney. Oh man, if he comes out and dominates, I'll be that pissed off because I have been with him for so long. It's like an ex-partner who's been with their boyfriend or girlfriend for years, seen them through the hard times, then they get sexy and they go date someone else. If Heaney does me like that, oh man, I'm going to boil his bunny or something like that, bro. I'll tell you what. Josh Jenkins is in the house. How about that? Would you look at that? Is Gorn's knee bad at the moment? Me think it is. Wow. Me think it's the first I've heard of that, mate. But if you've heard something I haven't, let us know. PE says, is Whitfield a must pick? Nah, definitely not. Not a must pick. He's an absolute consider for sure, but nah, not a must have. James, is Fisher a necessity? I think we've had that, and I would say yes. Definitely would be picking him. Look great off halfback. I would be putting him in my side for sure. Has says 3 out of Bose gives. Yeah, it's the exact same question I've been having. Gibcus, yes. Caulfield, yes. And then I'm still deciding out of the other two. I'm still thinking on it, to be honest, mate. I wish I could give you a bit more. Jamie says, Shorty, seeing Sarong an option with a good buy schedule. Yeah, I prefer others. I feel like Sarong doesn't quite have that next gear to go to, and he's priced in amongst some guys that can. So I'm happy to pass. But if I saw Sarong in a side, I wouldn't be like, oh shit, you got to get rid of him. So I understand why you're going, but I do prefer some others in that range. Jonas, fake Supercoach God has been calling you out, Shorty, and is now going head to head with your live stream. Who's this? Who's going head to head? Jonas, I'm scrolling right to the bottom, and who's calling me? Who's calling me out? Who's going head to head? Jonas, give me the answers now. Because we're a tight knit community here, mate. I don't want to be going toe to toe with anyone. So yeah, give me the goss, Jonas. Give me the goss, mate. While you're giving me the goss, I'll answer another question. Yenchi, what's going on, mate? Looking sharp tonight, Shorty. How's the week going? Oh, it's busy, mate. It really is busy. Yeah, just back at school, and yeah, there's lots of students to see and lots of things to do, but no, definitely enjoying it. We got athletics day on Friday, so it'll be a bit of a reprieve. It'll be a bit more chill. But yeah, how's your week been, mate? Hope it's treating you nicely. Xavier, shorty, mate, I've got 55K in the bank. What should I do? I've got Matty Crouch and Zach Fisher sitting around. I'd go the upgrade on Crouch. I like Fisher. What's Crouch at? 590. You could maybe squeeze him to Newcomb, depending if you shuffle a rookie or two. Otherwise, I would go Nick Martin or Carl Amon for me. Where are we? Daggers, you're a nutcase. Here we go. Jonas, heard a rumor this kid's Supercoach God's real father might be Sloppy Joe from the Centre Bounce. Oh, the Centre Bounce boys going head to head. Oh, come on, boys. Share the love. Nicholas, Rosie or Butters? Butters for me, but both good options. Aaron says, any love for Horn Francis? I've got a bit of time for him. I don't have the guts to pick him. I think He's still probably fifth in line in that Port Adelaide midfield, and I don't know. It's not like he's cheap as chips. If he was in the 300s, yes, but he could go nuts. But I'm just not going to go with him. D-Mac, are we all locking in Samson Ryan this year? Samson Ryan. The fuck? Oh, D-Mac's taking the P155 out of me. Luca, Flanders or Nick Martin? I think both are pretty much locks. I reckon they're both great options. In terms of must-have, probably Flanders if you had to pick out of both. Jake says, okay, there's a few names there. With 216K, who should I trade out of these boys? It hurts me to say, but out of these fellas, Jimby. And I've been one of the biggest fans of him. But if you've got 216K spare and Jimby's there, you can get a Newcomb or even someone around the 580, roughly. So James says Flanders or Amon already have Jackson in the forward line. I would still go Flanders. I think he is still quality. And I love Amon, but in terms of necessity and must-have, I'd go Flanders. Baggers, Jackson no good for 4 weeks. You're upgrading just in before Primo upgrades last 12 months. Jackson no good 4 weeks. You're upgrading. Not exactly sure what you mean there, mate, but feel free to send that through. Harvey, don't think you should start Flanders considering as a round 3 buy. I'm not worried about the buys. I mean, we got coverage. I mean, Flanders and Sexton are out. Tom Green's out for me, and that's it. I mean, I'm feeling comfortable with the coverage. The top 18 scorers, I'm running with it. Fixing the hair doesn't help with the mo, mate. Geez, Lockie's a little prick sometimes, isn't he? He's just chiming in. Keeper, is Amon a must? Oh, look, he's not a must, but I think he's a ripper option. I mean, he's a great pot of mine. Maybe I've got to shut up. I mean, starting to see a few people jump on him, unfortunately, but I think he's going to roll around doing whatever he pleases at halfback. James says Amon or Oh, yep, we said Flanders to that, didn't we? Luke, also, what were your thoughts on Kitty Coleman and Sam Doherty, ACLs, and how will that affect our sides? Yeah, it's a major blow. I mean, it's so disappointing for those lads. I personally don't think Brizzy can win the flag without him. Doesn't do stacks for our sides, really. I mean, a few would have had Coleman, so it's a bit of a reshuffle around that. And Doherty doesn't affect much, really. Maybe it just brings Hewitt into the game a bit more, like a fella mentioned earlier. But yeah, Coleman probably has us rejigging a few things. D-Max says, what do you think about Seth Campbell? Early price rise could be handy. I think there's better options. I mean, he did look good. Early price rise, yeah, like marginally handy, but I think we've got a lot of good options this year for the rookies, and there's better ones than him. Haz says, how's Reid, Gibcus, and Caulfield? Need to pick 3 if you haven't already said. Well, I'm locking in Gibcus and Caulfield, and I'm in the same boat. I'm tossing and turning. I don't know enough about Howes, but he did play well, and I was looking at his VFL stats. They were good, so I'm leaning towards him. I wonder if Melbourne have anyone coming back key defender style or if he's just pretty reliable. Because the fact that he's already got that 91 is super handy. They do have Harrison Petty, but surely they play him forward. I'd probably lean towards Howes. Lucas, take Gawn out and replace for Luke Jackson, or have Gawn and Grundy, then put Jackson in the forward line. Definitely the second option. Gawn, Grundy, Jackson in the forward line. Leon, Fisher and Nick Martin, or Fife and Anderson? I'd go Fisher and Nick Martin, mate. I like that combo more. Brooklyn says, do I upgrade Sheasel for anyone good in the mid or forward? Or upgrade anyone else on the ground for Sheasel? I definitely think Sheasel's a play. I wouldn't be getting rid of him. I'd definitely be starting Sheasel. So if he's in your team now, don't downgrade him. Baggers, why have you questioned, hey, Nicky, are you blind? This man leads the Nicky Martin fan club. So I've got to give him credit. He was right. He was all over him. Tom Morris. Now, I've got my suspicions about who this bastard is, but he says, Shorty, I've found time to get out of my bath full of $100 bills from Channel 9. I want to run a story on the Australian Open where I have where I have very strong sources that believe you to be a hidden gem, and that Margaret Court herself will be scouting you this weekend. I've heard that too, actually, mate. I have heard that too. We're in a tennis final. So yeah, every chance. Um, so yeah, come along. Margaret Court's welcome. Bring the lot, mate. So yeah, let me know how the bath's going, mate. You got room for two in there, mate? I'll jump in. James says Flanders or yep, we answered that. Blesty, Jack Carroll should be sub again. I think I'll be picking him on the bench. Oh no, there's better options than him. I mean, we've got a lot of. I mean, Jai Clark's a great option who shouldn't be the sub. So no, I don't think we want to be picking a guy who's going to be sub. So I'd go elsewhere there. Lockie, how do they let you into work with that dog bomb on your face? Whoa, bro's got no chill. Jonas, his nickname is Kingfisher. He's a bird, and that will have a broken wing before you know it. Shit, you learn things every day. We answered that one from Brooklyn. James, yep, we answered that one. Josh, hey Shorty, I'm a Saints fan, so may the best team win. Yeah, good luck, mate. It should be a close game. Are you going? What are your thoughts on Matt Rowell and Tristan Cherry? I don't love either. I prefer Cherry. If you want to go that way in your rucks, if you want to roll with a mid-pricer, which I don't, I want to go set and forget. And I don't know if I'm being too harsh on Rowell, but he dominated on the weekend, right? Dominated. And only scored 137. The knock on him is he just doesn't win enough uncontested footy. That's the knock on him. So I just wonder, how's he going to change that? That's my concern. So, and thanks. If you've come across some TikTok, I was live for about 40 minutes and got 40 subs. So I might have to do that a bit more often. But baggers, Tom Morris, please find a toilet. Bro. Jesus. DMAC, assuming you are still looking in, locking in Jimby and Humphrey, been pumping them up all preseason. Nah, I mean, you got to change sometimes. I mean, Humphrey, I was pumping him up and needed to see something from the preseason. I didn't, so he's out. Jimby, I'm still a chance. I am a big believer in him, and I'm half a chance of starting him. 6 Northerns for a pork crackle. Brooklyn, anyone I should get anywhere on the ground instead of Sheasel, or do I keep him? Shout names. No, I'm not looking for ways to get Sheasel out of the team. No way. Keep him in there, mate, for sure. Western Port, Sicily scared me in the Pracky match. I got 180k and can upgrade Wanganeen Miller to him. I wouldn't be rushing to get Sicily, to be honest. Can you get Stewart, or do you already have him, Sheasel? Because, look, the fact that the decimated backline of Hawthorn, he might have to play a little bit more tight. Happy to just wait and see how that affects him. Alex, Gawn and Libber, or Took and English? What's a tough one? I mean, I think Took's a must-have, and I think Gawn's a must-have. If I had to go out of those two, Miller and English. Prince George, D'Ambrosio, or Burgoyne. That's a teams one. We're just going to have to wait for the teams. I mean, at this stage, Massimo looks to play. But, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what the teams throw at us. Baggers, what does a... Oh, Jesus Christ. That's funny, but there's no way I'm reading it out. Let me tell you something. Thoughts on Samberry on bench? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I feel like he can have a spot in your side. I feel like if he's named, we pick him. So, yeah, if he ends up on your bench, it's not ideal having a 200k player on your bench. But if he's picked, I think he warrants a spot in your side. Heaney, the next Goulden for Horty, mate. If he does tear me apart, I'll just cry. Oh, the Tinder stories. I can't, mate. The Tinder stories, unfortunately, got to just stay in the back pocket. I've actually been going on a couple of nice dates lately, guys. You know, just a couple of weeks back now. But Shorty's just a hopeful guy. He's a hopeful guy. Alex, Jackson over Gawn, or have both and park Dogger in the forward line for buy cover? Yeah, I feel like both. I definitely think both. Travis says Gawn has a calf injury. Now, come on, are we serious here? Is this true? Don't scare me like that. Don't do me like that. Look, I can't see anything on it. Not at this stage, anyway. Show us your team, says Phantom. I will show you probably Friday night. I just want to see the teams, finalise it, then we'll do a full team reveal video. Yo, Shorty, I've gone liver, Newcomb, Butters, Bont, Hey, Nicky, Wines, and Mr. Jimp. Or Mr. Limp either. Nice baggers, nice. David, what do you think about Bonner? I could be tempted. Look, he isn't one that's in my team, but I just wonder with Sinclair back how that affects how much ball he can get. He's historically been a bit of a tease, so I haven't gone with him, but I can see why people would because he's nicely priced. Menza, any tips for up-and-coming SuperCoach creators? Just do what you're passionate about. If you like a certain style of video, do it. And the main tip would be just be consistent and be authentic. Don't try and be anyone you're not. If you like talking some shit, talk some shit. If you want to be Mr. Serious, be Mr. Serious. So, but above all, yeah, just be consistent. Try and post, If you're going to post twice a week, then stick to it. But yeah, good luck if that's what you're looking at doing, mate. Brooklyn, who do I get on the ground? I got to keep Sheasel, Brooklyn. You got to. Horty, we are on $150. What is that? What is that in reference to? D-Mac, Daniel, what do you bench? Look, I'm not benching stacks at the moment. At my best, I could roll out a bit of a 110 on a Mac, like just a 1, like a max press. And then at the moment, what was I doing the other day? Honestly, it was like 85. It's nothing special. The chest isn't Shorty's strong suit. More of a bicep guy, Oh, shit. We just rolled to the bottom. There's a lot of comments that I don't think I'm ever gonna really get to. Has says, anyone in comments, what did he say about picking 3? Oh, well, I can let you know. I'd go Howes, Caulfield, and Gipkus. That's how I go about it. JJ, I remember you from maybe 2021. You were doing a SuperCoach vid in a car. Swear you had some Corey Worthington type haircut. Yeah, probably, mate. The hairs, I mean, if you scroll go from the early vids, oh man, there's some reckless hairdos in there. I don't know what I was thinking. I remember one day I thought I was going to Gold Coast and I couldn't get into my normal hairdresser, and I was like, I'll just do it myself. I'll just shave around the side. And I remember at the time thinking, oh, this looks all right. I'm going to slay in the Gold Coast. I look like fucking shit. I look like a drowned rat. But genuinely at the time I was like, oh, good. He's done all right. I remember seeing this girl. I was seeing her off Tinder, and I'll go she goes, "Did you have a haircut?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did it myself." She's like, "Yeah, I could tell." I was like, "Oh, okay." Maybe I didn't do as good a job as I thought. Baggish, Shorty is more of a swimming sports type of customer. Oh, hey, Caitlin. What's up? Cute PJs. They'd look better on my floor. Ha! Oh, shit. What's up? Guys, I think she's flirting with me. So, Caitlin, what's news? Yeah, pretty busy. Yeah. Lots of students to see. Not enough time, Kat.
So true.
What about you?
Same.
Yeah.
So busy. You're showing everyone your last pillow.
Don't talk about my pillow. Caitlin, stop looking at my pants. What the hell? She literally just sniffed my shorts.
Don't!
What the fuck? Nah, that's cool. If anyone has any questions for Caitlin, feel free to throw them her way. But I'll probably get to in about 15 minutes. Pie Man, Naismith out best of Livingston or Marley? Oh, either, to be honest, mate. I don't think we really expect either to play. They'll probably just be a floating donut. I've got Livingston at the moment. Lucas, replace Gorn for Jackson or put Jackson forward? I'd be putting him forward, mate. I think both are worthwhile. Cats are washed. Oh, come on, mate. We'll beat the Saints on the weekend, mate. You just watch. Trinity says, I'm back, Shorty. Thoughts on Heaney? Good to see you, mate. It's a no from me. I think there'll be a time, whether it's 2 weeks, 4 weeks, he'll be back in that forward line. Adams returns, Parker returns. All it'll take is Sydney to be a bit off in that forward department, and they'll throw him forward, and that concerns me. Hoodie, hey, Shorty, hope you're doing great. Thank you, mate. Hope you're going well yourself. Thoughts on Oliver Dempsey? I really like him as an option, but he's got great hands. He's a bit elusive, but there are better options in the forward line. We've got a lot of good rookies, and his job security is probably not great because you've got Gary Rowan, you've got Henry sort of fighting. Like Geelong have a lot of small and medium forwards, so I'd pass on him. Luke says, thoughts for my defence. I've got Sicily, Newman, Sheasel, Dacos, Wangan Miller, and Sam Taylor. Wow, is that your full back line? You're probably batting a bit heavy there, mate. I would put in Williams for sure. Williams has to be in that team. Otherwise, I like the names. I'd probably go Stewart instead of Newman. Travis, I have Flanders, Heaney, and Fisher as my top 3 forwards, looking at Zorka after the bye. Nice, mate. Like I said, I mentioned my thoughts on Heaney, but I can understand why you'd do it. Baggers, Shorty, watch Ab's magic vid on Heaney versus Jackson. Made me not consider both, as he's a genius. He's nearly Hey Nicky level. I'll let him know, though, Hey Nicky's Shorty SuperCoach is bigger and better. I appreciate the love, mate. I will have a look. He does speak some good sense. I've watched a couple of his videos. But I'll have a look at his thoughts on Luke Jackson. But I'm about it. Has says Fife ? It's a straight up yes for me, mate. I think he's a great option. Yeah, he's got concerns with his body, but I'm backing him in at that price. Bagger says, how long is too long for Bonner? I'm thinking 13 inches. Sorry, 13 weeks. I don't know. Let's ask. Does size matter, Caitlin?
No.
Thank fuck. Thanks for your input. Any sex-related question? No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. I'd be more comfortable if you kept your pajamas on.
No.
The footy tips. Yeah. Once I get through a few more, we can go through if you want. Yeah. Caitlin's doing a footy tipping competition, so that's exciting.
Don't check your phone while you're on there.
But there's so many women. Hey, baby. What was I going to say? How do you stop a dead baby?
Do we think we should?
Yeah, probably not. No dead baby jokes. Probably not PC anymore. Luke McMahon, should I have Carl Amon on the wing or in the defence? I don't know if that makes any sense. What do you mean? I hope they put him in defence, but for us, we don't really have a choice on whether he plays wing in our sides. Put him in the midfield. He'll play half-back and he'll score good points. Menza, Flanders or Martin? I would go Flanders, but I really like both currently in my side. D-Mac, it's 2057 and Shorty still hasn't done a goal-kicking comp in Melbourne. By the way, how was that first ever? You're a fuckwit. I do plan on doing one in Melbourne, but it's just hard to organise, mate. It really is. Redline Recordings, thoughts on Wangan Miller? A lot of upside, good pod. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you guys know how keen I was on him last year. I started him in the midfield and he burnt me early, but he's looking good. He's a smooth mover. You could absolutely start him. He's probably the best option under 500K that could lift himself into premium status. Xavier says, is Hustwaite a starter over McKercher or Sanders? Nah, definitely not. Those two blokes, Hustwaite's a good option. Could definitely be on your bench, but those two blokes deserve to be in front of him. Bagger says, is Flanders keeper for long run? Why would you go from Heaney, the Wimp, and Luke Jackson off? You confused me with how you type all that out, but Flanders absolutely a keeper. We only got to look at his weekend score and the way he finished last year, so he's looking great. Yenchi, what day is the gather round kicking comp, Shorty? Oh, you're putting the pressure on me now, mate. That is something I'd have to plan on and something I cannot guarantee, but I would like to. Just going to have to check the old schedule. Actually, do you guys watch SDS SuperCoach? He's going to gather around as well. I wonder if we could pair up for a bit of a collab. Travis, Huss definitely starting against Essendon. Huss, who are we talking about there? Who are we talking about? Cooper, what forwards do you have? Right now, I've got Luke Jackson, Flanders, Fisher, Fife, Jordan, Sexton, Reed, and Wilson, mate. Has forward rookies under 150. Probably just the blokes I just mentioned. There's honestly not too much. Sean Manor might be one if he gets picked that we can chuck in the sides. D-Mac, pick a mid 123K. Where Carroll, Sharp, or Caulfield, which stuff structure up a bit. 120. I mean, Jai Clark. Do you have him? He's a good option. But honestly, in the midfield, like, there's not too many good ones at 123, but there's a lot of good ones between 150 and 200. So that's probably where we should be shopping. Fletch, who do we bring in for Naismith? Just drop him to 102K. Probably that Cohen Livingston or whoever that West Coast bloke is, and just get ourselves a floating donut there. Baz Lanka, Libber and Sarong locked in for me. Fair enough, mate. Not ones that I've looked to lock in, but I respect your opinion. Has says, is Williams D4 not good at all? Got aim on at M6. Aim on at M6 is good. I feel like D4 is a little high. I would probably only want to expose one of those rookies, like a Reed or a Gibcus on the field. I feel like exposing two might be risky. Yeah, it is a bit disappointing, Trav, but Nank probably came back a little earlier than we expected, wasn't it? Pufferfish, what's going on, mate? Hey, Shorty, what do you think of fielding two rookies in the back line? There you go. I just mentioned, I think it's risky. Because we can trust so many mid rookies. We can trust a lot of the forward rookies because we've got so many mid prices. I'm a bit concerned about those defensive ones scoring. Answer that one, Fletch, just a 102K. Says Jeremy Sharp. I'm not so excited about him. Like, he'll play. Definitely better scorers. Yeah, thanks for all your questions, guys. It's always a good one leading into the first, official SuperCoach round. So, yeah, I'll certainly do my best to get to all the comments. We'll go to around 9 or so. So, first in, best dressed. Hopefully, I've covered off on some of your curiosities, and we'll go from there. Lockie. Oh, no, you're just talking shit, mate. Newcomb. Newcomb's a gun, mate. Oh, it's hard to argue with Rao. He's a good player. Has Crouch downgrade to who? I mean, I wouldn't downgrade him far. I'd be going Amon or Nick Martin, to be honest. Lockie, thoughts on Max Holmes, Shorty, with a couple of kisses? That's just all sorts of cute. Why don't you send any messages to me with X's on it anymore, Caitlin?
Because I did and you never sent them back.
Yeah, true. What was your question? Look, I love Holmesy. I hope he goes nuts for our side's sake, but he doesn't really fit the model for being value or a potential keeper. So I'm happy to pass. Jono, hey, mate. He says, hey, Shorty, hope you're doing well. Thoughts on big boy Matty Rao? Also, what's your forward line structure looking? Yeah, I hope you're doing well too, mate. Good to see you. I've got 2 premiums and then rolling out with 3 mid prices and then rookies. But that's definitely open to change. And Rao is a no from me. I did a TikTok on that the other day, and I mean, as good as he was on the weekend, you're not going to have 20 clearances every week. You'll be lucky to have 10 consistently. And he didn't even break 140. He still, for me, doesn't use the ball super well, and he struggles to win the easy pill. So I worry when someone sits on him really hard around the clearance, how else does he win the footy? So that's my only worry. Pufferfish, thoughts on Zach Butters? Yeah, lock him in. I mean, as long as that ankle's right, he's a lock. And John Newcomb as a pod, yeah, I'm big on him. He's been in and out of my side, but more often in. Big fan. Pies Man. A bit of a fold guy, mate. Scrunch or fold, Caitlin?
Oh, no, it's
No answer. Jesus Christ. That's open to all sorts of interpretation. But Jamie, Shorty, thoughts on Seth Campbell, an option in the forward line tomorrow night? I think there's better options, mate. We got a lot of rookies, a lot of good rookies. And he did look pretty solid, but I think there's better options. Trolling agent. Shorty looks like the kind of guy who's not allowed to be around primary schools. Whoa. I work at a high school, bro. Come on, man. Harvey, did you say true? Fucking bitch. Oh, I forgot I had those in there.
What is it?
Just numbers in a cup.
What are you doing?
My dad got me this mug. Oh no, he didn't. That mug's got nothing on it. My dad got me this mug. Very nice.
What does it say? To myself. Oh.
Jeff getting a little emotional.
What is it? Did you take the aircon on?
Yeah, I was sweating bullets.
Really?
Yeah. I think it was mainly because I was thinking about you in the shower. Anyway, Harvey, are my messages not going through? No, they're coming through. I've sent 5 messages that you've gone over and skipped. Well, I mustn't have seen them before, mate. I don't think I saw them. I always see your name pop up, but I think this is the first time I've seen it tonight. So my apologies. That's all he said. That's all he said. Jonas, Shorty, don't leave money in the bank or the bush. Squirrels like to bust nuts too. Fucking loose unit. D-Mac, how's the new lady friend going? Look, it's cooled a little bit, mate. It has cooled a little bit. We're in the play it cool and slow mode. So stay tuned, though. I need you to stay optimistic out there, okay? D-Mac. Yeah, you're a bad man, Baggers. D-Mac, Shorty. I'll leave that open to interpretation. Has aim on M5 not strong enough? Nah, that's fine, mate. Honestly, I think he's my M5 at the moment. So we got heaps. Like, you can feel Sanders, McKercher, Huswaite, bloody all sorts of blokes. Yeah, so that's fine. Lockie, Shorty, for the amount of dates you go on, the dates must suck more than Kim. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thanks for your encouragement, mate. I appreciate that. He scrolled to the bottom. You guys are freaks. D-Mac, Caitlin, how big is Daniel?
But they're all spelling my name wrong.
Yeah, you spell her name right. It starts with a K. Cat dog. Where the fuck is it? I'm miles behind, bro. We are never getting through these comments. Harry Boyd as a pod, no doc, could be interesting. Yeah, I can see how he might go better, but I think it's very risky. I mean, we're sort of going on a bit of a hunch. I think it's too risky, but yeah, there's a definite world where he could go all right. Shorty, can't wait to get his hands on Bonner. Nathan, does Finn McRae have better job security than Jeremy Sharp? No, I wouldn't think so. I think Sharp's definitely got better job security, but if McRae gets in the team, he's got much better scoring opportunities. Are we sold on Yo? Look, sold's a big call. I think he's a good option. Cheap enough to take a risk, enough upside to warrant that. But yeah, I wouldn't say absolutely sold. He makes me nervous. Cal says, Huswaite a good pick or not? Yeah, definitely. Good mid-time. Absolutely. Pufferfish, does Sean Manor get a game this week? I don't think so. I think, if anything, will be the sub. But I'd like to see him get a game. I think we should pick him, but I just get the sense he's just outside. Luca, is 3 primos in the back line fine? It's Dacos, Sheasel and Young. I'd like you to maybe find one more. Not even a premium, but like a Yo or Wanganeen Miller. I just think, yeah, probably Williams as D5s you play. Here we go. Baggers. Jeff, I apologise for last week. I forgot you were a scholar and a man of great taste. I will hire you for the Tassie side if you like if you can beat him. I don't even know what you're talking about now. But yeah, Jeff is sick at the moment. He's got COVID. So he'll very much appreciate that. I dropped off some milk and Panadol to him today. And yeah, just a nice guy, I guess. Anyway, thank you, Baggers. Thank you. Puffer Fish, how long is Shrek out for? Worth Jackson? Yeah, definitely, mate. That's what's got me getting on the Jackson bandwagon. It said 6 to 8, but we know what Darcy's like. He can miss way longer. Even when he comes back, he's not going to just burst onto being the number one ruck. So I reckon Jackson will have at least the first 10 weeks as the main guy. Cooper, Shorty, hey, I've got 400K. Who should I add in my forward line? Well, if you don't have Fife, Fisher, or Jordan, that's the way I'd play it. They'd be my guys. Yeah, that's a good point, Baggers. The 91's pretty saucy. Henry is on the Boyd bandwagon as well. No Doc. Could see him roll out some good scores. Had 93 last week. Yeah, and his practice games were pretty consistent too. So, look, I can definitely see the upside. Actually, I wonder if he's available in my draft. That's interesting. He is a free agent. Well, fucking hell. Would you look at that? But who do I trade out? Don't know. That's one for me to think about when I'm lying in bed with no pants on, I guess.
That's so true.
Do you ever do that? Do you sleep naked or in the PJs?
In the jar.
More of a sleep naked guy myself. Do with that what you please. Where am I? Flustered. Louis, Martin and Took or LDU and Wines? Definitely the first one, mate. I've got them both in my team. Big fans, Martin and Took for sure. Jonas, is Marty Hoare getting a game this week? Nope. I don't think he will, mate, unless something unexpected happens. Beggars, move the fan. How can you even see that? Must have yeah, righto. No, that fan just hits me nicely during the middle of the night. Just like my dad did. Lockie. There's a lot of Lockies. Look at these pearly whites. Jono, love the handlebar. Oh, this is when you must have walked in. D-Mac, hey, Caitlin. Look at that pearly whale. Jesus, cunt. Finlay, Luke Jackson, is he a starter? I think so. Darcy will miss a lot. Oh, shit. So I think he's a definite starter. And he also says Jared Lyons risky. Yeah, it is. I just think we've got better plays. I mean, he did look good. Whether Ashcroft being out sees him back in the midfield, but historically finds a way to get subbed or dropped because of his pace. So happy to pass. Hey, Jason, how are you, mate? Zach Reed or Jace Burgoyne? That's one for the teams, mate. Honestly, if they're both named, Burgoyne. But yeah, obviously Reed's job security way better. If Burgoyne plays, could score better. Baggers, I remember talking to Horty back when you worked at the Herald Sun, I think, or the Courier in Ballarat. Was Defo nervous not for the talk, but he looked a bit pellish. You're a bad man, bro. You're a bad man. BB says, any news, Shorty backset Tinder stories? Now, look at the risk that any of my students are watching. I will refrain from the Tinder stories. But you got any stories, Kat?
No.
Oh, okay. You should make a YouTube channel or TikTok and be like, welcome to Caitlin's ASMR.
Maybe I should. I'm not looking for it.
You should. Do you guys think Caitlin should do a TikTok account? Any content ideas? Keep it fucking clean, for God's sake. No, look at tonight, Xavier. I thought I'd dedicate this just to pure questions for SuperCoach because there's a shitload of them. What?
I was waiting for it.
Oh, no, I haven't done a quiz, mate. That starts next week. Not too keen on Big and Ewan, but Bonner, consider. I just think with Sinclair coming back, there's not as much footy for him to find, but decent price. I could definitely entertain it. Lucas says, thoughts on Dacos, Stewart, Sheasel and Young? Yeah, I like that. That's been my back line for about a couple of weeks. Downgrade one and upgrade elsewhere. Nah, I'd keep that, to be honest. Unless you desperately felt the need to upgrade elsewhere. That's a good backline. Baggers, this one's for you. Hello, Caitlin. How are we doing? I'm going great. Question, as you're a lovely lady yourself, go to the Christian lady or the non one. No reason. Does that make sense to a woman?
Yeah, Christian.
I'm confused. What's it mean?
What, a Christian lady or non?
Oh, as in like, is that just a straight up religious question?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, there you go.
You're into religion.
Damn it. Didn't fucking work, cunt. No, not a religious guy.
Really?
No. But it is what it is, guys. It's a crazy world out there. Trinity, Gorn and Huswaite or Cherry and Wardlaw? Definitely the first one, mate. You get a premium in that combo and a very good rookie. Scott, Dean, Shorty, love the channel. Oh, thanks, mate. Cheers for the comment. Thoughts on Lions? Loving the pool cleaner look, mate. Yeah, the pool boy who just fucks the rich guy's wife. That's the look I'm going for. You make me talk a lot of shit here, Caitlin. I'm normally much more professional than this.
Oh, that's not me. Do you want to hear my own tips?
Yes.
Alright. So, St Kilda, Collingwood.
Am I tipping this for you?
No, I'm going to tell you what I
Okay, cool.
You go tell
I'd
me
like
if
to
you
just
agree.
yeah, cool.
No.
No, I want
No,
to.
I don't.
Okay, she's a bit shy.
Collingwood.
Who's this out of?
St Kilda or Collingwood.
Oh, yep. But they're not playing this week.
I just is. Is that not it?
What is going on right now? Collingwood plays Sydney this week.
It's just so confusing.
Caitlin is tipping round 2, so things are going well. You fucking idiot! So what's happened here, Caitlin, is round 1 was actually what they call opening round, so round 0. So this week is round 1.
Oh.
Yeah. So she's organised, though. We'll tip round 10 later tonight. So Carlton versus Richmond is what we're looking for. Yep. Okay. So just get back to me in a moment. Oh, that's funny as fuck. Thank you, Scott. I think Lions is too risky. I just touched on him before. So, yeah, happy to pass. Historically gets dropped or subbed. I just don't, I don't think so. Baggers, I want to be sedated. Fucking hell. Jonas, Captain Gorn this week versus English. He went 140 with Grundy playing in the ruck too. Nah, not for me, mate. Not for me. I'll be going Dacos into Green. Baggers. Damn, it does. Size matter, Caitlin. Trust me, you're not a man till you had a man. It matters. I'll take that in consideration when I have a couple of drinks this weekend, mate. Luke, should I have Sicily in my team? Also, Caitlin, are you going to the game on Saturday night?
No.
Nah, she's not. Just going with my family and Tizio, mate.
I'm not allowed to go.
Yeah, that's very true. I wouldn't have Sicily in the team. I mean, decimated Hawthorn back line. Bit risky for mine. He could have to play a bit more defensive. Happy to just wait and see on him. Travis, Shorty and Caitlin are going to start role-playing soon. Yeah, be careful. Jonas, size matters. No fat chicks allowed. James, can you answer my question? You missed it. Well, I don't know what it is now. Sorry, mate. But I did see one of yours before, so maybe I got to it. Feel free to send it through again. Doing my best. Sorry. Lacho, Naismith replacements. I'd just be going down to a 102 guy, mate. Livingston or something like that. Big fella, g'day, Shorty. How are we? Quiz tonight? No quiz tonight. I just wanted to dedicate this to pure questions because I know we would have a few on the eve of the season proper. So quiz will be back next week. Baggers, once got with a chick that was shaped like a caravan. Safe to say, you're cooked, bro. You are cooked. Lucas, should I start Huswaite or Roberts? I'd start Roberts, mate. Liked his roll-off half-back. Should score very, very consistently. Luke, who should I have in my 3 rucks? Well, I'd go Gorn Grundy in a 102k rookie. No team reveal tonight, hoodie. But you know what I will do is drop a league code and look, if you're in one of my leagues, just ease up, mate, and don't join one. But if you haven't got in one of my leagues, I've got a couple more to give out, and I'll give out one of them tonight. But yeah, so share the love. Let's see. 700 to 77 is the code you're looking for. Let's see how quick this fills up, Caitlin. I'll do a team reveal on Friday night. Trinity, what's your midfield shorty? Yeah, okay. At the moment, it's real light on. It is Green, Miller, Martin, Amon, Berry, McKercher, Sanders, and Roberts, and Huswaite's on the bench. So I've really thought about getting LDU or Newcomb in there to beef it up, but I do have an extra rookie. I do have an extra premium compared to most in the forward line. So yeah, it is a bit of a tough one. I don't love the midfield, but I do love a lot of my other areas. How's that league going? Maybe you guys actually are leaving it for some others to join. Could you fucking load, please? Fucking peanut. Fucking kill you. Holy fuck, it's full already. All right, there you go. Mark Robinson at the Herald Sun. This should be good. Shorty, we had too many bevies and me feel a bit slobby. Me angry and me want revenge, but me feel happy if you say wine's good pick. You're a fuckhead. Is this Cov? I'll fucking kill you. Wines is not a good pick, man. And lay off the beers, Robbo. Lay off the darts, mate. That heart's barely hanging in there. Lockie, Caitlin got to stop breathing. Going to stay in the mirror. Whoa! Biggest L. I'll give that to Polter, mate. Nathan, what's putting you off Sarong? Just better options, really. Not anything in particular. It's nothing he's done. It's the old it's not you, it's me sort of vibes. Please don't film me against my will, Caitlin.
I'm not.
It was enough when you did it in the shower. It's definitely not fine now. Okay.
Oh my god.
Sarong. See, the thing with Sarong is he's priced around Green, Goulden, Davies Uniac, and Butters, and I like them all a lot better. So yeah, that's basically it. What's the back line looking like, Shorty? Barry at M6. See you, Kat.
Bye.
Have fun.
Good night.
Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Back line is right now it's Dacos, Stewart, Sheasel, Young, Williams, and Gibcus. And I've had Yo in there on multiple occasions as well, but obviously maybe that didn't save before. But Hoodie, has your deal or no deal? No, it has not been aired. I'll definitely let you guys know. Trust me. But yeah, lady at work asked me as well. I was like, no, it has not been aired yet. So they'll have to let me know soon, surely. Newcomb or Steele? I go Newcomb, mate. I'm very, very keen on him. Oh, amusement. Oh, what a dangerous combination. Western Port, are the school kids not scared of the Mo? Actually had good feedback. The boys love it. They love it. Jono, best mid under 630. That's got to be Green. Absolutely no doubt in my mind. It's Tom Green there. Finn McRae. Oh, no, I doubt he'll get named. But if he does, probably consider, yeah. 5, love the stash shorty, the Ron Jeremy of Supercoach. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Amusement, the time zone difference has not been kind to me yet again. Mate, spewing. Hope you're well, though, my friend. Baggers, the Mo, mate, have been working with... You're fucked. That's a man stash. Thanks, Trav. Thank you. The stash getting some good comments. The Shelley Bean, Gordon still fine to start, and thoughts on Riley Bonner. Honestly, Gordon made me nervous with that wing roll. He was rattling me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Bonner, considering, but probably not too seriously. I prefer Berry. If Berry didn't get named, I might go Bonner. But yeah, I just wonder the impact of Sinclair coming back. I don't know. He's let us down sometimes with a bit of hype. Bonner. So yeah, we're definitely gonna struggle to get through. Definitely gonna struggle to get through a lot of the questions, but we'll do our best. Luke says, Shorty, how has work been? What have the kids been like? It's been flat out, mate. It's tough, to be honest, at the moment. Like, there's sort of like 6 or 7 students that I want to see each day, and you can only really get to 4 or 5, so it's tough. Yeah, there's a lot of heavy stuff going on. So yeah, on a serious note, it is hard seeing some young people go through a lot of shit in their life. So yeah, it's nice to be able to chat with them and try and help them through it. But yeah, I mean, I was lucky. I grew up with really good parents and really good household, good environment and stuff. Not every kid has that. So yeah, it's a bit hard, but we try and do our best. Jono, what happens when the misso finds the live? Well, we don't want to call her misso just yet, but the lady I went on 5 dates with does know about the channel. So fuck, who knows if she's out there watching, mate. Let's catch up this weekend. But I did drop that bomb one of the times I saw her. Bag of shorty shit. Search the Lorax character. It's a match. Oh, the Lorax. You're a clown. Xavier, the ops tallies AFL fantasy. Yeah, right. I don't know exactly what that means. Cooper, what are your 3 rucks? Gorn, Grundy, and just a 102 rookie. Rookie mid picks, says Prince George. Well, you got Huswaite, Sanders, McKercher, Clark, Lazaro. You could even go Roberts as well. So they're probably some of the main ones I've been looking at. D-Max starting Caitlin with a K is simply incorrect. Oh, she'll hate that. Ash Steele or Took Miller. I'd go Took for sure. Lacho, Huswaite or Windsor. Huswaite for me. Baggers has just been promoted to chat mall cop. Steve. Shorty, hey, mate, what's going on? How are you? I'm good, thank you. What are your on-field rookies? Do you rate Huswaite as an on-field option? I do. He's not on my field at the moment. I've got Sanders, Roberts, and McKercher. I've got Howes, and I've got Sexton. So I'll probably find a way to get Reed onto the field as well. But yeah, I reckon, Huswaite, you could start him. Just I haven't. My dad never dropped off. Travis, he's having a chat with him. Noah, got my audition for Deal or No Deal tomorrow. Stand by, lad. Seriously, really? There you go. Good luck, man. D-Max, start Berry or Huswaite plus 50K in the bank. Just wait on the teams. If Berry gets named, it's Berry for me. Yeah, there's some good rules there, mate. What are you feeling, naughty? Luke, see you, Shorty. Gonna go watch the front bar now. Sucks that Jeff has COVID. I wanted to see him on Saturday night. Yeah, thank you, mate. He's still hopeful of getting there because he's had it for a few days now, so he's hopeful he'll be right. But yeah, enjoy the front bar, mate. I can't compete with the front bar. Obviously, it's very disappointing, but enjoy. Has Rosie downgraded Took, then Yoda Whitfield? Yes or no? Yeah, I don't mind that. Probably Whitfield I'm not as in love with, but I think Took's a must. And then, yeah, definitely spend that coin elsewhere. BB, Shorty brought up his dad one too many times for comfort. Jonas, Shorty just admitted his dad spanks him down. I just want to stress that was a joke. Steve, who are you starting the ruck? Oh, you got Cherry? Oh, Izzy option. I had Gorn, but worried about the calf. So is this calf real? Do you think he will bounce back like Gorn usually does? Well, yeah, I do, but the calf makes me worried. Shit. That does concern me. Cherry is a good option. He is. Like I've said all the way through, if you want to go mid-priced options, he's clearly the best one. Can someone tell me about Gorn and the calf? I really need to know. What source have you heard this from and how serious is it? Jesus. Luke says, you're still going with Tizio, and thanks for the advice from my team. See you Saturday night. No worries, mate. I'll hopefully see you around the Jam Donuts there, but yeah, going with Tizio. Jasper says, Heaney in or out? He's out for me. Just can't trust him. Can't trust him. He's looking great, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like there'll be a time in the coming month where he is required forward, and I just worry that when Adams and Parker come back, that'll be the case. Travis, that's a lot of hard rules. Oh, yeah. BB, surely not giving Fife a crack given his body. About as durable as a Raider blade. And you'll play. Nah, look, mate, I'm starting him. I mean, I know he's injury prone, but full preseason, crazy things can happen after a full preseason. 40 trades, I reckon he's a start. At that price, you got to. All right, sounds good, Luke. I'll keep an eye out for you. Oh, Travis. Oh, Tom Brown. Here we go. Shorty, I like your look. I like your charisma and want you to be part of the Channel 17. But we need a short trial video to send to the higher-ups. Can you look directly into the camera and say, Grassy, you are shit. Salt Supercoach. This is your fucking mate, isn't it? Regards, TM. Grassy, you are shit. Salt Supercoach. There you go, mate. If that didn't light your fire, I don't know what will. Ryder, when are you going to put out the next code for Supercoach? Well, I put one out tonight, and one's dropping right now. I think there's a code dropping at 9 o'clock on my YouTube that I scheduled. So literally 9 o'clock, like in 1 minute. And then I'll probably have one left, and I'll probably drop that on a video. Steve, thoughts on D'Ambrosio? What do you think he will average? Will he have more of a chance to start at the start of the year, or who will he push out of the side? I don't mind him. I've considered him. I could see him averaging around 75, 80 if he really gets going. I think probably more in the 70s is likely because he is probably more of a wing role at the Hawks, it seems. So that's probably the only downside. But yeah, I'll be interested to see if he's named, because if he's named, I might get excited. Widescreen TV. Hey, Shorty, looks like it's time to jump off Goulden. They won't be playing along the wings as much with Grundy as it's more of a direct forward line. Yeah, look, it did worry me with that wing role. It did, yeah. And I'm kind of with you there. Lucas, Shorty, what do you do for work? I'm in student wellbeing at a high school. Been doing that for a couple of years. No league code right now, Zach. Hopefully you got in that one before. But I will have one more to drop in the coming days. In fact, if you want to jump on my YouTube now, get up another tab or get out of this if you need to get the code. It's going to drop in about a minute. Jonas, Shorty, have you met content creator Steven? Yeah, I have. His housemate is a junior Shorty. Really? Well, there you go. I have met him. He came to one of my goal kicking things. Steve, Caitlin, can we get it? Oh, this hurts because she's not in the room. Can we get a Tinder story about Shorty from her perspective? Did he come home grumpy one time? Did you lend him a shoulder to cry on? We might have to revisit that one when she pops in next time. Bag is a rear door too many or just another way to the house? Oh, you're a dangerous individual. Alex, hey, mate. G'day, Shorts. Lovely, mate. Thank you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Footy season just about to start for you lads, I'm guessing. Hope you go well. Travis, I got kicked out of VCAL. Oh, you got... Oh, no. Oh, no. Lockie with the group code, except he's definitely put the code in wrong there. Luca, shorty, the leave starts round 2. The leave. Is that the league? Not exactly sure. Zach, can you make another league, shorty? I have been trying to get in for a few years now. Oh, mate. There will be one more. But just quietly, if sometimes people message me on TikTok, I am sometimes generous with the league code. So just don't everyone do it. But Jonas, size matters. Sometimes your hands are full and you need to carry the towels around the waist. Oh, you're Jesus Christ. Trinity, shorty, you gave me a league code last week, but I lost that account. So if you want, you can kick it to the free up a spot. Name is Daddy Dersma. Oh, okay. There you go. Thanks, mate. I'll try and have a look at that. Do you remember which league code it was? North Ball, says Big Fella. I like it. I mean, I enjoy it as a concept. I mean, I hope they really stick to it because that'd be exciting. I feel like they'll get some serious scores kicked against them. But yeah, I reckon it should be exciting. Fast-paced footy is good. Yeah, I'll try and get along to the sub kick baggers. I'll try. Jonas, shorty, that mo is a gift that I just keep on bagging you. Pufferfish, thanks for a good night, big fella. Lay off the beers and the... You too, mate. Stay safe, all right? Jay says, thoughts on Jimby? Well, I'm his number one fan, I reckon, mate. Yeah, it's iffy because he's missed a bit with concussion, but there's merit in starting him. If it works in with my structure, I'll still start him. But yeah, I can understand the concern because he's a bit of a head knock and stuff. Hit me with the Tinder bio baggers. Hit me with it. Right, I put another code out. Sorry, mate. I've only got one more and I've got that scheduled for something else. Well, scheduled for you guys, but just another time. Harvey, here we go. Shorty, I didn't get in a league. They were full when I tried to join, and that was the second the video went out, which made no sense because it was, yeah, I know. I've had this a bit. They are ready to go. They are empty, but I don't know how. Obviously, the views isn't uploading in live time. It does fill up crazy quick. I do apologize, mate. Did I give you one over Facebook, I thought? Matthew R3, what are your thoughts? Yeah, just a rookie 102K, mate. Nothing sexy about it, but there's no real playing options, so we may as well have the floating donut. Luca Cox v Mummy, who you placing your bets on a street fight, mate? Mumford would go through him. He can seriously hold his own. Gnomes says, is Zach Fisher a lock? I reckon he is, mate. The way he played in that Pracky match, half back, North playing good footy, fast footy, I'd lock him in. Alex, is Short a good option? Yeah, you could talk me into it. He's not one that I've picked. I prefer Sheasel, Stewart, Young, Dacos. But yeah, he's looking good and far from the worst. Baggers, hey, I'm Horty and I'm very naughty. I didn't date for the first 28, but now I'm at a consistent rate. You want the horn, you got to grab it with both hands. Yeah, might try that, mate. That's it's not bad. It's not bad. Hoodie, SDS Supercoach hit 1K today. Oh, nice. There you go. Well, congrats to him. That's exciting. Double date, the Christian or non-Christian one. She doesn't like me. Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's go for a double date, mate. Sounds fantastic. Some drunk Supercoacher hit his head today because he's drunk. All gather. Why are dictators so cheese? We are getting in all sorts. Bailey says thoughts on Noah Anderson. I do like him as an option, but I've got Flanders and I've got Miller as well, so I haven't really considered him. But yeah, any one of those 4 Gold Coast mids, including Rao, could be considered, but I'm only going 2 of them. I reckon we'll go for another 5 or 10. So, yeah, we won't get through them all. In fact, we probably won't get overly close, but we'll try, and we've caught up a little bit. So, yeah, probably go to around 1/4 past. So, Steve, I've jumped off McKercher and Reed at the moment with Huswain and Wilson on field instead. I have enough money to correct. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I still would have them in your team, but yeah, fair. Lockie, baggers, I did VCal. I cannot contribute. No. I heard the Gorn news from Centre Bounce, but it could have been just a knock after Grundy ran it. Yeah, that's the thing. A knock, no stress. But if he's done something to the calf, that's concerning. Widescreen TV, what do you think of Hogan then to Mackay after his bye? It looks like it could be a quick cash grab. Nah, not for me. I'd very inconsistent players. There's not too many key forwards that I consider, and happy to pass on them. Brady, there is one spot available in your 5th league, Shorty. Might want to give someone the code before we get a random person. Yeah, fair call. Thank you, mate. I'll do that. Definitely. Maybe that could be one for you, Harvey. I know you just missed out. I was on Joe's last team review. Okay. Yeah, I might have to have a bit of a look. 520k options in the back line, says Has. Oh, man. I mean, can you get to Hayden Young? Probably not. Let's have a look. Wanganeen Miller around there. And honestly, that's about all I like to be. Whitfield's an option. Sloppy Joe. Whilst I'm considering Gordon Grundy or English and Grundy, thoughts on English? Yeah, I love English. I mean, the only reason I have gone is just like a bit cheaper. But yeah, absolutely like him. I had him all last year. Shorty is it short, mate? Hey, mystery is a fine thing. Jonas, they don't call him short stick for no reason. Good rookie mids under that. Lazaro might be just around that, but there's not many. Jai Clark is one, maybe Sean Manor, Matt Roberts. They'd be the main ones. Oh, you got in, Harvey. Yeah, nice. Yes, good stuff. Oh, I'm pleased. Oh, and SDS is in the house. You've been a topic of conversation, mate. Congrats on the 1K, my friend. Oh, Zach got in as well. How good's that, mate? That's awesome. Good stuff. I'm suing the solo company. It makes me feel depressing. Jesus Christ. Nice, Travis. Here we go. Yenshi's in. How good. We love to see it. Baggers in the other commenters. What is your team name? Mine is Sloppy Joe Lane Pipe. Nice, Saviour. He's in. We love that. Harvey, no, you didn't. That's what I've been asking you to reply to. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Yeah. Mate, I'm very glad you get in. I do apologize. Look, I'm not huge on the socials. I'm not always checking the Facebook and stuff, but I'm glad you got in. I'm stoked about that. Y'all going to face some real competition for once in your life. Tate, thoughts on Houston over Stewart? I wouldn't go that far. I mean, Houston's a good option, but Stewart's capable of 110. I don't think Houston is quite at that level. Man, there's a bit of shit talk in this chat. Oh man, Travis Baggers, Lockie, just in all sorts of Jesus. Keenan. Oh, Keeno. Can I have the final league spot, Shorty? You owe me. Oh, geez. Anything for you, Keeno. Hit me up with a little Facebook message, my guy. I'll send it right your way. Hogan for cash, Jen. Come on. It's just he's going to get one price rise out of that, mate. Come on. Kobe, Seth Campbell is that last rookie spot in the forward line. No, I'd be going someone like Wilson, Reed. So my rookies are Sexton, Wilson, and Reed. Yeah, so I'd probably gone a bit deeper with the mid prices. But yeah, I don't know about Campbell. He might be a good option, but not one that I've considered. Yeah, fair widescreen TV. That's fair, but I'm not a big one to go with guys that are iffy at best as scorers and rely on kicking 4 to 5. Because if they do get shut down, yeah, I'd just prefer to keep it simple. They may be a nice quick cash job, but I prefer not. Oh, jeez. Steve, g'day, mate. I'm nervous this year. I'm in 20 cash comps. Might lose my house and car. 20 cash? How much you got on the line, mate? What is the greatest mustache of all time? Oh, shit. Steve, who would you have over Steele or Amon? Well, I love Amon, but Nick Martin would be an option. Jai Newcomb, another. Zach. Tommy Smith, thoughts on Jaden Short over Hayden Young? I prefer Hayden Young, but Jaden Short, very good option. Looks like he's back to that halfback role, but I would prefer Hayden Young. I did, Harvey. I did. There was a few back and forth from Baggers and Travis, I think, and so it allowed me to scroll through a bit. But Baggers a financial advisor now, is he? Steve, I know my SuperCoach all good. Oh, nice, mate. Steve has got it covered, boys. And another Steve, is Bonner a chance of getting DPP? Yeah, definitely, I would say so. Definitely. Looks like you play halfback. Keno, do I draft Lachlan Heath or Brad Hay? Oof, that's a big call. Look, I nearly had a special night with Lachlan Heath. That's still close to my heart. But Brad Hay's going to give you a pretty reliable game more often than not. Very consistent, where I think, Fish, he doesn't float into my life as often. But when he does, could be anything. I could be getting attacked at a tennis net. Could be having an international threesome. So for the X factor, I have to go Fish. And I think Brad will respect that. Ryder, do you play footy? Not anymore. I used to, but yeah, just tennis at the moment. Houston or Short? I'd go Houston, mate, but I wouldn't complain if you went with either. Lockie, Shorty, surely shave the mo on Steam to end it on stream. So I like the mo, for God's sake. Nah, there's a rule at work that I can only shave it once I pick 9 in the footy tipping. Burgaroo, thoughts on starting Heaney and switching to Flanders at Sydney's bye? I'd prefer to just start Flanders straight up. I think he's a gun. I think he's worthwhile starting and actually has a bit of value because he wasn't at his best for the whole of last year. And I'm not as confident in Heaney. So I wouldn't, mate, but I see your theory. Anna Frey. You guys make me worried when you start talking about this stuff. I don't even know who she is. Oh, she's a tennis player. Righto. Look, on the grounds that I may incriminate myself, I'm going to bypass answering that. But look, boys, we have caught up. It is 9:15, and we've been going basically an hour and a half. So I'm going to wrap that up. It's been a quality effort tonight, boys. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to get tucked into an absolute Milo, watch a bit of AFL 360 and enjoy a bit of chill time. But yeah, I hope you guys do well with the SuperCoach over the weekend. It's always tough to hone in on your final sides. Who do I have instead of Steele? Nick Martin or Amon was the trade I made. Western Port. So yeah, all the best. I'll have a relevant Rucks video out probably Thursday or Friday, and then on the vice versa or the opposite night, I'll have my team reveal probably Friday night once I get a full look at the teams on Thursday. So it's been a pleasure. Thanks again for all your comments, particularly on TikTok. If you've come over from there, welcome to the team. But to all my usuals out in YouTube world, I do appreciate it. It's been great. Well done to all the guys who got in the league just before. I look forward to taking you on. So I'll talk to you guys soon, all right? Have a good weekend. Enjoy the footy. Cheers. Beggars. Oh, shit. See you later, guys.